This is 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And in this particular segment, I want to talk specifically to those people who have questioned my motives around driving a third party. Here's my thought process right now. The Republican Party has failed us. A perfect example of this is the state of Arizona. State of Arizona has a Republican primary, and who wins it? McCain. Now, granted, the opponent he was running against is a polarizing individual that you either love or hate, but the reality is, how can you put McCain forth? He is a career politician. The guy does not have the best interest of the American citizens. He's more interested in being elected and reelected. Let's take an example. He has flip-flopped and pandered for votes consistently here. He was for amnesty. Now all of a sudden he is anti-illegal immigrant completely and utterly because it plays to the voters. He has adopted the hard right to the teeth. I can't believe how much he's moved. Why? Not because he believes it, but because he's pandering to a specific group of voters. And guess what? It worked. How about the idea of campaign finance reform? Remember the McCain-Feingold bill? The one that passed? Now, granted, the Supreme Court tossed it out, but he was all about special interests should not be giving loads of money to a candidate because it influences them. So what did he do? He spent $20 million to win the Republican primary. Much of it came from special interest. How can we not see this? Now, I'm being accused of diminishing the Republican Party because a third party on a conservative side, and I still don't believe in that particular label for me, but that would take votes away from the Republicans and that would provide the Democrats an opportunity. Well, I'm sorry, Republicans, you're doing a crappy job. Give us candidates that really speak for us. Give us candidates who aren't just interested in the job. Give us candidates who want to be there because they want to serve us, not because they want the power, they want the seat, and they want the title. Now, by the way, I've thrown the Republican Party under the bus for some of this, but realize the same thing's happening on the Democratic side. You've got people like Harry Reid. He tried to pass a bill that kept illegal immigrants from giving birth and that child having automatic citizenship. Now, oh my goodness, he wouldn't come within 10 million miles of that. Pelosi, she got elected based on transparent legislation. No more backdoor deals. No more borrowing for special earmarks. Everything was pay as you go. And then what happened? As soon as she got a little pressure and she felt that she had to pander to voters and fit into the model, she passed everything and drove everything she could possibly drive that wasn't pay as you go, wasn't transparent. Heck, half the stuff wasn't even read. What I'm saying here is, Republican Party, do your job or get out of the way. Democratic Party, do your job or get out of the way. The reality is that neither party, Republican or Democrat, is doing the job providing us with candidates that have interest in taking care of us. You can't be focused on the American citizens and spending $50, $60 million to win a campaign. You're buying votes. You're not earning them that way. And I believe that a third party that is focused on candidates that have term limits, 12 years maximum, do the work, get out, you're done. Campaign finance reform that doesn't allow candidates to buy elections, doesn't allow special interest or corporations to buy elections. That's the only way we're going to have real choices when we go in the voting booth, when we have candidates who aren't trying to make it a career. You've been listening to 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. If you like what you've heard here, go pick up a copy of my book, Political Common Sense for America. You can find it at Amazon.com. Until next time, be safe out there.